Hey guys, Tony Fernandez at Money Smart Headquarters. Today guys, we're going to be talking about how to build a list, email list outside of social media. A lot of people have been asking me what's the best software to use in order to build a list of a few 100,000 people. Now, right, I currently use a software called Aweber, where they have a free account right now where you can get over about 500 people subscribed to your list without having to pay a dime, and you can build one list. Now, the maximum you can build on this list is up to, it's unlimited if you get the premium account. Now, what is the significance of having your own email list? Well, number one is the ability to have people subscribe to your specific list. Number two, you can use an email list to process giveaways and to do giveaways. Number three, you can send broadcast that your list gets on the spot. So for example, what's a broadcast? So let's say you had urgent message, or you maybe had a launch, or you maybe had a promotion going on within your business. Simply by putting together an email and hitting broadcast, you can have your message broadcast to your entire list. Now, the concept of a list is pretty simple. If you've ever been to Walmart, Kmart, Target, and they ask you for your email, the reason they do that is because they put you on their email list. And what happens is every time that they have a promo, they send out that promo out to the entire list, which obviously in those type of companies is several million. And what happens is they know close, ballpark, how much millions of dollars they're going to make from sending out that one email. So you as a network marketer, or you as a affiliate marketer, home-based business owner, how can you utilize this? Well, the first thing is you want to make sure that you utilize building a list as your call to action. So when you do content on social media, you can say, hey, if you guys want to subscribe to my newsletter, to my email list, or you want my free giveaway, what happens is those people end up on your list. So a lot of times what happens is if you start to feed, cultivate, and continue adding value to that specific list, what ends up happening is they start to trust you, right? Not everybody buys the first time they see you. Not everybody buys the second or third time. But if you build a list and you're constantly feeding it value, then what happens is when you send an email out that has an offer, somebody's most likely to buy. So an example of that is I had an email list of several hundred people on an agency list of agents, potential agents who wanted to learn about my industry. What I ended up doing is I ended up sending those people emails with value information about becoming an agent in my industry. Well, what happened is several months later, a gentleman who was on that list, had ended up responding and said, hey, I want to learn more. Turned into a $5,000 client, and is also, a potential agent that's coming on board to my business. So for you guys who have asked me, what's the best way to build a list outside of social media, using an autoresponder. The first one that I use and I recommend is Aweber. I'll put the link below so you guys can get their trial period, so you can get their, or you can try their free, email building list. And again, once you build that list, what ends up happening is you have the ability to create landing pages. You can create sign-up pages where people enter their name and information, and now they're subscribed to your list. So I think this day and age, it's really important. And just because what we've seen recently over the last week or so, so many people getting locked out of their social media accounts simply because, their political beliefs or whatever it is, whether you agree or not, one thing we all can agree on is if you're utilizing social media, you don't know when you can get locked out of that account. So again, step number one is go subscribe to an autoresponder. Go create, I use Aweber. They have a free account and they also have a premium account. Number two, start creating some sign-up pages and some landing pages that lead to your subscription of your account. And then number three, start creating broadcasts. So the first thing you want to do is just have what topic do you want to talk about, and continue adding value to that specific list in that topic, in that niche, or in that industry, so that now people know you're the go-to person. I guarantee you start building and feeding that list, what ends up happening is you start to convert a portion of the people on those lists. So quickly wanted to share that with you guys. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time you post videos just like this. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to this episode. I'll see you guys out there on the field.